Hi and welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost, where you get to choose your 5-minute investment. I'm your host, Sam Nix, and I'll be discussing topics under the headings of business development, marketing, photography, and much more. Welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost. Today I'm talking about websites. SEO and GEO explained really simply. Okay, so if you've ever built or updated a website, or you have a website, you're a small business and you thought, why isn't anybody finding me once it's built and all the things are working and it's looking fabulous? So if you're thinking about nobody can find you, you're not alone, okay? So this is, I suppose, the good news part of this. It's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things. So let's break down SEO, or search engine optimization, and Generative Engine Optimisation, or GEO in plain English, and how tools like WordPress and AI can make this easier, not harder. So first up, what is Search Engine Optimization, or CEO for short? So this is about helping your website to show up when somebody searches on Google. Think of it like this. Google's trying to match questions with the best answers. Your website needs to clearly show it has those answers. So a simple example is somebody searches plumber near me. Google scans websites. It shows the ones that are clear, relevant and trustworthy, and hopefully if everything is switched on within your browser and it has a bit of an understanding of your location, it's going to show the ones that are close by. Now, what does search engine optimization really come down to? It comes down to clear page titles. What is the page about? Good content. Does it answer the question? Keywords. Are you using the words that people are actually searching for? And structure. Is your site easy to navigate? That's it. No magic tricks. It plain and simple. Now, what's this other thing? GEO. So this is where things are shifting, and they've been shifting for some time, but they're really, really shifted now. So GEO is Generative Engine Optimisation, and this is about being found in AI-driven search tools, not just Google. Because remember, we're starting to search more within our AI accounts that we have. So think about ChatGPT, Google's AI summaries, voice search, AI assistants, Grok, Claude, all of the ones that you are using maybe on a daily basis. If you put something in there about a business or a service that you're looking for, you're not going to Google, you'll do it within the AI that you're using, or the platform or the program. So instead of showing a list of links, these tools actually give an answer directly. So this is how the game changes. So it's not about can Google find you, it's about can AI understand you well enough to recommend you. And this comes down to a couple of things. Clear explanations, natural language, how people actually speak, with helpful and structured content. So why does this matter now, Sam? AI isn't coming, Sam. It's actually here. Well, yes. Us Aussies, we just love the fast-growing AI sector. There is so many businesses working in this space. We've got hundreds of companies building tools and services around AI, and we've really been, I think, in some cases, quite rapid in a way that we're adopting across any sector, across any industry. So what does this mean for our small business owners? Search is changing. Content matters now more than ever. And clarity beats cleverness. And I think, and I'm sorry, I'm a WordPress tragic, but WordPress websites can be your secret weapon. Because if your website is built on WordPress, WP for short, it's already in a strong position. Why? Because WordPress is built to be SEO friendly out of the box, and the plugins can do a lot of heavy lifting. Key plugins that will help, no tech degree required. And these are ones that I have used and I love them all. Yoast SEO, Rank Math, and All-in-One CEO. So these are the bigger players. And don't get me wrong, there are hundreds out there, okay? But these are three that I've used and I like them. I think for me, These tools or plugins, I think, help you write better titles and descriptions. They also check your content for keyword and they guide you step by step. And it's almost like you've got a CEO coach in your back pocket, and that's what I like about them. It's quite easy to step through the series of steps. They sort of talk you the way through. They'll provide little tips and tricks and so forth. And, you can always Google or search or use their FAQs to get more information. Speed plugins is another one. So things like WP Rocket or Lightspeed Cache will help. And this is because speed matters, because slow websites rank lower and people do jump off pages if it takes too long to load. Number 3, I think there's 3 in this one. Yeah, so SEO was 1, speed plugins is 2, and 3 is image optimization. So using things like Smash or Short Pixel or any other Apple application to take the bulk out of your images as you upload them is a good thing too. Because if they're too big on your website, people, let's face it, it's going to slow your site down. And these programs or plugins will fix that automatically. Security plugins, you really need something fairly stable around WordFence or security. Google prefers secure websites, simple as that. Remember that whole the HTTPS, we all had to pay for those security patches all those years ago because Google likes to have authority when it refers somebody to your website. So you've got to make sure it's a good domain. As simple as that. So where do people go wrong? Okay, so here's the blunt truth. No fluff. Most small businesses' websites don't fail because of technology. They fail because of the content. So some of the common issues is it's too vague. We offer quality services. Well, fantastic. Everybody else does too. Think about your point of difference, people. Too clever, trying to sound fancy instead of clear. And it's not written for the customer. So Google and AI really want the same thing. Do I mean that? Yeah, I do mean that because they're looking for clear, helpful human content. And they want to make that connection of authenticity. Now, how can AI actually help without taking over? And this is where the AI needs to be your assistant, not your replacement. So if you are using AI properly, it's going to help you brainstorm ideas, especially around content. It's going to turn your rough notes and scribblings into structured text. It should improve clarity and readability, and it should be able to suggest keywords that people are searching for. So, for example, you could ask AI, what are people searching for in my industry? Turn this into a website paragraph. Or simplify this page for beginners. And suddenly you're not staring at a blank screen. You're moving faster and your content, hopefully, could improve. But here's a catch, and there's always a catch. AI is a tool, it's not a shortcut. If you copy and paste AI-generated content into your website, it's going to sound generic. It's not going to have your voice, and it's not going to build trust. So you've got to find that sweet spot. So that's AI plus your experience plus your local knowledge. And that's what makes good content stand out. Now, SEO and GEO together, what to focus on? Okay, so I've got a few points here. If you remember nothing else, remember these 4 points. Be clear. Say exactly what you do, who you help, and where you are. Now, I've done this on a couple of websites. I've thrown it all. I call it the hamburger with a lot. I throw everything at it, and then I trim, then I trim, then I trim, then I trim. And I find I'm doing it on my own website too. The other day I went in and I trimmed a whole lot of stuff off. I thought, I don't need that anymore. That's got to go. So you need to say exactly what you do, who you help, and where you are. Number 2, you need to be useful. Answer some real questions that your customers have. Think about all those questions that your customers or clients have asked you over the time. You can turn that into a frequently asked question page. So good for SEO and GEO. Number 3, be human. Write how you speak, not like a textbook. Be consistent. Update update your site regularly and add new content over time. We all change. We all evolve. We all have new learnings. We all have businesses that change every so often. So make sure you do that. All right, so a simple way to start today, because it'd be good if you could do this today, people. Here's a quick win you can do in 30 minutes. Pick one service you offer and write a page answering what is it for, who is it for, and what problem does it solve. How do people get started? Run it through your SEO plugin. Use AI to tidy it up, publish it, done. How good's that? 4 little baby steps. Now, as I log off and fly off into the sunset, well, sunrise, depending on what time of the day I'm recording this, final thoughts. Websites don't need to be complicated to work. The businesses that I see are winning online are not the most technical. Sometimes they're the most clear, helpful, and consistent. Remember, SEO gets you found and GEO gets you recommended. So both of those come down to one thing. Say what you do clearly enough that both us humans and machines understand it. Till next time, cheerio.
Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Business Boost. For more information, follow me on socials, sign up for my newsie, or check out my website to see how we can work together to reach your small business goals. Remember, anything is possible, especially in the northeast of Victoria. Until next time, cheerio.